Warning, the birds featured in this video are extremely basic. For the sanity of you and your loved ones, please do not attempt to obsess over these birds too much. Just kidding, all birds are awesome!
Alright, so we just got the first good snowfall of the season up here in Canada. I'm out front of my place here, and I've been feeding the chickadees some black oil sunflower seeds, but I don't know, just because I guess it's a snow day and I was feeling good, decided to up my game a bit, and I got 10 pounds of peanuts, some mixed stuff with some corn and some millet and some other things like that. This is thistle seeds, and those goldfinches will love that. So I'm hoping to pull in some new species that I don't normally see around here with this. Of course, we got black oil sunflower seeds. That's a must. And I bought the 10-pack of suet, and this is just year-round suet. I'm sure the woodpeckers will like it at least. So that's what I got, and I'm just going to place all my birdseed back here, and we'll check out how that goes.
This is Toby. He's going to be joining me today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, after placing out the seeds and just waiting a short time, I got a whole lot of birds coming here. Most noticeably, right off the bat, is the junco. The junco is also known as the snowbird, because when these birds show up, they usually bring the snow with them. The one we're looking at here is called a dark-eyed junco, and there are over 260 million of them living on this planet. However, that being said, there is one subspecies of the junco, the Guadalupe junco, that only has a population of like 75 to like 200 adult birds, and they only exist on this small island off the western coast of Mexico. The genus name junco comes from the Spanish word rush, and that's because they always seem to just be like scurrying about, trying to get as much seed as fast as they can. Although they are social birds, I always see them like drop kicking each other and like smacking around the chickadees and stuff. Although they are a basic bird, I do love like the laser sounds they make, and watching any type of interactions between these birds and themselves, and like even other bird species. That's why I put them first. Juncos, pretty cool, still basic. Oh, and what's that sliding in? A blue jay? Blue jays can live a long time. The average age for a wild blue jay is 5 to 7 years. However, the oldest known blue jay in the wild was at least 26 years and 11 months old when it was recaptured after being bird banded. The blue jay is the state bird of absolutely no states. Meanwhile, 7 of the states all share the northern cardinal. Despite the fact that these blue jays are just dive bombing on my seed pile here, they're actually quite slow flyers, only flying around 20 to 25 miles an hour, in comparison to ducks that fly like 60 miles an hour, and obviously falcons, which can reach up to like 200 miles an hour. Oh, and there's a nuthatch! Little white-breasted nuthatch here, usually comes in for just like one seed and then takes off. Oh, but it looks like it's going for the suet now. Nuthatches have one backward-facing toe, which is called a hallux, and this helps them hang upside down on trees, and I guess here from this piece of wood trying to get to the suet. Looks like you can't quite figure it out though. Better luck next time. Better just stick to eating seed with the juncos.
What's that? Snowmobile? Holy shit.
Meanwhile, on my other camera here, I'm about to catch something flying in. It's a mourning dove. When you see the mourning doves picking up the seed there, they're not necessarily eating it. They'll actually store seed in this thing called a crop, which is an enlarged part of its esophagus. This allows them to digest the food later. They'll feed their young a liquid secreted from their crop called crop milk and has a consistency similar to cottage cheese. Ew! Also on my other camera, we have a European starling here. The European starling is not native to North America. A group of 100 European starlings were released in 1890 in Central Park in New York. They released them because they were into Shakespeare, and they wanted all the Shakespearean birds from his writings to live in North America as well. What a dumb idea. Go on, get out of here. And hanging out on my gargoyle here, we got a little male Downy woodpecker. Legend has it that the red patch on the back of its head symbolizes a warrior's badge of courage. This small bird has often been a symbol of hard work and bravery. And it looks like it's having no problem eating the suet from my suet feeder there. I think. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's just getting right up in there. Downy woodpeckers have special feathers around their nostrils, which keep them from breathing in wood chips and other types of particulate matter. Their nest hole openings are very well concealed, often hidden by fungus and lichens. And now we're on to finally the chickadees. Yeah, chickadees. What facts do we got about them? Did you know that black-capped chickadees allow the brain neurons containing old information to die every autumn, replacing them with new neurons so that they can adapt to the changes in social flocks and the environment during the winter season? I guess their brains are just too small to carry a whole life's worth of knowledge. Chickadees hang out in small flocks, often consisting of mated pairs and unmated individuals, but often it won't contain the offspring of those individuals. They gotta figure it out on their own. Oh, and one last treat for you, we got the American tree sparrow. American tree sparrow need to take in about 30% their body weight in food and water each day. A full day's fasting for these birds is often a death sentence. Their body temperature will drop and they'll lose nearly a fifth of their weight in that short time. Feed on, little bird.
All right, folks, so the wind's starting to pick up here, and I think I'm going to call it on looking for the birds. They've seemed to slow down for now, and hope you enjoyed this episode I made. I know they're just basic birds, but so until next time, guys, in your yard, stay fly. Pretty cool to know what'll come around and what you can expect. And gals, everyone just stay fly.
Hope you enjoyed that episode. Ooh. I tried to throw some lesser known facts in there, just to spice things up. Please consider subscribing and stay fly. Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, birdseed in your shoe, and blue jays stealing all your peanuts.
Woohoo!